326 narrated Atiyah, we did not consider the color of blood or yellowness to be menstruation. 327 narrated Aisha, Habiba was suffering from istihaza for 7 years. She asked the Messenger of Allah about it. He ordered her to take a bath and said, "It is the blood that comes out of the veins." Then Habiba would take a bath for every prayer. 328 narrated Aisha, she asked the Messenger of Allah about it, "O Messenger of Allah, Safiya bint Huway has started her menstruation." He said, "She will keep us away. Did she not perform tawaf with you?" They said, "Yes." He said, "Then go out." 329 narrated Abdullah ibn Abbas, if a woman menstruates, after performing tawafi ziyarah, she is permitted to leave. 330 before that, Ibn Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, used to say, "She cannot go." Then I heard him say, "She can go, because the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, had given permission for them." 331 narrated Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "When menstruating, leave the prayer, and when the time of menstruation is over, wash the blood and pray." 332 narrated Samurah ibn Jundub, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, led the funeral prayer for a woman who died while giving birth. He stood in the middle of her body during the prayer. 333 narrated Abdullah ibn Shaddad, I heard from my aunt Ma'imuna, the wife of the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, that she did not pray during her menses, she would lie down straight in the place where the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, prostrate. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, would pray while lying on his back. A part of his garment would touch my body when he prostrate. 334 narrated Aisha, the wife of the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, we set out on a journey with the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, and when we reached a place called Baydha or Datal Jaish, a necklace was lost. The Messenger of Allah stopped there in search of her, and the people stopped with him, but they were not near water. Then the people came to Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, and said, "Did you not see what Aisha did? She has stopped the people of the Messenger of Allah, while they were not near water and there was no water with them." Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, came to me, and the Messenger of Allah was sleeping with his head on my thigh. Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, said, "You have stopped the people of the Messenger of Allah, while there is no water anywhere around. And there is no water with them either." Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, said, "Abu Bakr scolded me severely and, Allah willing, he said whatever he wanted. He started hitting me on the back. I could not move because the head of the Messenger of Allah was on my thigh. The Messenger of Allah got up at dawn, but there was no water. Then Allah revealed the verse of Tayammum. Then they all performed Tayammum. Usaid ibn Hudhair, may Allah be pleased with him, said, "O family of Abu Bakr, this is not your first blessing." Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, said, "Then I made the camel on which I was riding stand up and found my necklace lying under it." 335 narrated Jabir ibn Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him, the Prophet, said, "I have been given 5 things which no one before me was given. 1. I have been helped with an influence which is reflected even at a distance of a month. 2. The whole earth has been made sacred for me and suitable for prayer. So any person from my ummah can pray at its appointed time. 3. The spoils of war have been made lawful for me, which was not made lawful for anyone before me. 4. I have been given the right of intercession. 5. All the prophets were sent only for their people, but I have been sent for all mankind. 336 narrated Aisha, he borrowed the necklace of his sister, Asma. It got lost. The Messenger of Allah sent someone to search for it. He found it when it was time for their prayer and they had no water. They prayed. Then they mentioned the matter to the Messenger of Allah. Then Allah revealed the verse of Tayammum. Therefore, Usaid ibn Huzair, may Allah be pleased with him, said to Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, may Allah reward you with good. By Allah, whatever unpleasant situation you are facing, Allah has put good in it for you and all Muslims. 337. Narrated Abu Juham, the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, was coming from Bir-e-Jamal near Medina. On the way, he met a man. The man greeted him. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, did not reply, but went to the wall and wiped his face and hands on it, then returned the greeting. 338 Narrated Abdurrahman ibn Abza, a man came to Umar ibn al-Khattab and said, I needed to take a bath but I could not find any water. Then Amr ibn Yasar, may Allah be pleased with him, said to Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, do you remember that incident when we were on a journey and both of us felt the need to take a bath? You did not pray, and I prayed while rolling on the ground. Then I narrated the incident to the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, this was enough for you. Saying this, the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, struck the ground with his two hands and blew with both hands and wiped his face and both hands. 339 Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, also narrated this, which is narrated in the previous hadith. Shuba, may Allah be pleased with him, struck his hands on the ground and brought them to his mouth, blowed. Then he wiped his face and both hands. And Nadr, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated the same on the authority of Shuba, may Allah be pleased with him. 340 Ibn Abdurrahman ibn Abza, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated from his father that he, Abdurrahman, was present with Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, and Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, was saying to him, we went on a campaign, and we both became junub. In that narration, the word for blowing with both hands is, and it is said instead of. Both are synonymous. 341 Abdurrahman, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated that he said, Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, was saying to Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, I rolled on the ground, for tayammum. Then I went to the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. Then he said, it is enough for you to wipe your face and hands. 342 Narrated Abdurrahman, I was with Umar, may Allah be pleased with him, and Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, said to him. Then the narrator narrated the previous hadith. 343 Narrated Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, and Amr, may Allah be pleased with him, said, the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, struck the ground and wiped his face and hands. 344 Narrated Imran, may Allah be pleased with him, and he said, we were on a journey with the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. We were traveling at night and we fell asleep at a place at the end of the night. There is no sleep better than that for a traveler. We were so deep in sleep that nothing could wake us up except the heat of the sun. So and so woke up first, then so and so, then so and so. Rabi, Abu Raja, R.A., named them all but Off, R.A., could not remember their names. The fourth person who woke up was Umar ibn al-Khattab, R.A. When the Prophet, Pbuh, slept, none of us would wake him up until he woke up himself, because we do not know what was coming upon him in his sleep. Umar, R.A., woke up and saw the condition of the people, and he was a firm-minded man, he started saying the takbir loudly. He kept saying the takbir loudly until the Prophet, Pbuh, woke up at his voice. Then the people made excuses to him. He said, "There is no harm," or he said, "There will be no harm. Go away from here." He started walking. He went a little distance and stopped. He brought water for ablution and performed ablution. The call to prayer was given. He led the people in prayer. After the prayer, he saw a man standing alone. He did not pray with the people. The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, asked him, "O so and so, what prevented you from praying with the people?" He said, "Ghusl is obligatory upon me, but there is no water." He said, "Take pure earth, tayammum, that is sufficient for you." The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, resumed his journey. The people complained to him about their thirst. He dismounted and called out to so and so. Rabbi, Abu Raja, may Allah be pleased with him, mentioned his name but may Allah be pleased with him, forgot it. He also called out to Ali, may Allah be pleased with him. Then he told them both to find water. They set out in search of water. On the way, they saw a woman carrying 2 skins of water on her camel. They asked her, "Where is the water?" "Yesterday at this time I was near the water. My tribe has lagged behind." They said, "Come with us now." He said, "Where?" They said, "To the Messenger of Allah." He said, "To the man who is called Sab, the convert?" They said, "Yes, that is what you call him. Now, come." They took her to the Messenger of Allah, and told him the whole story. Imran, may Allah be pleased with him, said, "The people dismounted the woman from her camel. Then the Prophet ordered a vessel to be brought, and he opened the mouths of both the skins and poured water into them and closed them. Then he opened the bottom of the skins and announced to the people that they should drink water and give water to the animals. Whoever among them wanted to drink water and gave water to the animals. Finally, the person who needed to take a bath was given a vessel of water, and the Prophet said, "Take this water and take a bath." The woman stood watching what is being done with her water. By Allah! When we finished taking water from her, we thought that the skins were fuller than before. Then the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Gather something for the woman." The people brought dates, flour, and shot for the woman and gathered them. When they had gathered a considerable amount of food, they tied a cloth to the woman and made her ride on the camel and placed the bundle tied to the cloth in front of her. The Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "You know that we did not reduce your water at all, rather, Allah has given us water to drink." Then he returned to his family. He was very late. His family asked him, "Oh so and so, why did you stay so long?" He replied, "An amazing thing. I met 2 people. They took me to a man called Sabi. There he did all this." Saying this, he pointed to the sky and the earth with his middle and index fingers and said, "By Allah! He is not the greatest magician of the 2, but he is the messenger of Allah." After this incident, the Muslims would attack the polytheists around the woman's tribe, but they would not harm the tribe related to her. Once the woman said to her tribe, "I think they are trying to dispossess us. Will you not be attracted to Islam after seeing this?" They all accepted her and embraced Islam. Abu Abdullah, may Allah have mercy on him, said, "The word means to leave one's religion and adopt another's religion." Abu Aliyah, may Allah have mercy on him, said, "The Sabaeans are a group of the people of the book who read the book of Psalms.